Scorpio. Scorpio, I had to dance around you this month because the full moon is in your sign. So I saved your reading for the end in case your energy was just too heavy. Sometimes whatever's going on in your sign or in a particular sign will really make the energy a lot for me to have to keep going and do collective readings. So I had to save you for last this month, but certainly not least. That is not why we saved you. It's because, as always, you bring your presence, which is a lot. And this month in particular, when the full moon was in your sign last month, it is very heavy, very emotional. You are a water sign. And as a fellow water sign who is ruled by the moon, I know myself and my energy and where it can, stray. And so you had to come now at the end. Let's see. Okay, you got a lot of interesting stuff going on. You're juggling some stuff, something heavy, something big, a big decision. You are up in the air about something, wondering if you're making the right choice, because there's a lot of choices. There are a lot of choices in front of you right now, and you just don't know which path is right. This is a lot of energy of choosing and choosing and choosing, and which path, and dreaming about perfection, and which is the perfect path, and which stick is yours. And then once you pick one of the sticks, you get to pick up the whole world and go off to it, and that, and it's time to make the decision. It's Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card, and it's a 10. It's a completion of cycles. It's closing something out so that something new can begin, whether it's a new beginning, like a furthering in where you already are and elevating it to a new level, or something brand new. That's what will clarify. I should have grabbed a new deck to start clarifying, but I started shuffling. So maybe, yep, you've got something else that has to come out of here first. Let's see. Oh, you're definitely at the bottom of it all is High Priestess mode. You are trusting your gut and your intuition right now, because you know that there is something big. Whatever this decision is, this is huge for you right now. I knew there was a reason we had to wait on you. This is very, very heavy energy of figuring out how you want to balance everything, how you want to keep everything in check and live in your truth. The King of Swords he holds the sword of truth, which is a double-edged sword. Sometimes not the things you want to hear or say, but you have to. It's the King of Swords is not afraid of what anybody thinks of him, what anybody thinks about his path and where he's taken his life. He lives in his truth and in it. Look at him. He's just chilling. He lives in his honesty and in his truth at all times. He is never afraid to be who he is. And I think right now you're having a hard time with that, because I think that living your truth means some sort of a big change. Or let's pull on it. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. You got Empress energy. You are in your power, in your element right now. And Empress is up here. And Empress is on a different vibration and frequency. And you know that if you live in your truth, that's where you end up. Oh, wait, something else. That's where you end up. The Empress gives birth to new things, new ideas, new visions, new pathways. Something has shaken the Empress. Some sort of betrayal, a lie, a secret, deception of some kind. Something is lurking, or you fear something, or you're holding on to that, or I feel like it's like some sort of a weird, like a past energy, or a mistake, or something somebody made, and it's what's stopping you from being able to make this decision. Let me see. There's a confusion here. I feel like a lot of you may feel confused, very, very confused about which way to go. Okay, but look, once you figure it out, it moves quickly. I feel like before July, there is a truth spoken that King of Swords When you are ready to fully live in your truth and speak your truth completely, what happens is huge, fast movement to victory. Six of Wands is the card of victory, of getting everything you want and being able to brag about it and say, look at what I've accomplished. Look at what I got to. It's being on your high horse, but having every right to be. And the Chariot is, there's no stopping the Chariot. The Chariot is the Emperor or the Empress is the energy that moves it forward because it's fully balanced. You always see it depicted as opposites leading the Chariot because you need both to exist. You need balance and stability. So the Chariot is on a mission because the Chariot has direction and purpose and intention and knows which way to go. And that's from living in your truth. That's how you know which way to go. Look at this. What did I say? What did we see at the bottom here, right? Was that Ace of Swords? And now it popped out of this deck. The Ace of Swords. It's not being afraid to speak your truth. It is time. Look, the major arcana you got at the bottom of it all was the card of fate and destiny in the major arcana, which is all about fate and destiny. That's the difference between fate and free will. The fate part, the destiny part, is the lessons, the people, the things like that, the major things that you chose before you came here. The free will is all about what you do with it and the choices you make. And do you learn the lessons you're supposed to learn? And do you live in your truth and speak your truth and live in the strength that is in you? Do you find that inner strength that takes you to the finish line, that takes you home? This is home. This is home in the soul. This is the card of twin flames. This is the card of that energy of a perfect divine union and connection. It's bringing you everything that is your perfect counterpart when you finally live and speak your truth. This is the feeling of nostalgia, of a past that you can't let go of because it stems from past lifetimes. It's not, this is a physical past, yes, but it comes with a past from so beyond that it's, when you meet this person, it's an instant recognition of the soul. It's literally the first time you lock eyes, you just know. Maybe you don't know what it is. Maybe you don't know how deep it is. But you are 100% in tune with the fact that you know this person. This soul it's instant recognition of the soul. It's the, look at how they look at in each other's eyes. It's the eyes are the window to the soul, right? And it's right here because that's how you recognize the energy that's yours, that's meant to be in your field. Is not denying that you have that power, that intuition to feel it. Let's see. But it stems from living in your truth. The devil. The devil is here. Why? Because there's some sort of a toxic connection. Some sort of toxicity that needs to be let go of. And I feel like you also feel tied to this connection. There's like an insane attraction here to it. I'm almost getting a weird deja vu and I don't know why. Page of Wands, a spark, an excitement, a new direction. That's the Page of Wands holds the Ace of Wands, like the King of Wands holds that sort of truth. Page of Wands holds that spark, that excitement, that fire, the desire, the lust, the new beginning, the heading off in a new direction. Some of you might be moving or traveling. And if you have plans to travel, go. You need this vacation. You need this time. Yeah, look at this. Knight of Swords. Whatever change and things are coming fast. That's when the Knight of Swords is holding the Ace of Swords, unlike the King of Swords who holds it steady because he's rock solid and knows who he is. The Knight of Swords has a message, and a message that has to be delivered, or a message that is coming for you and is about to be received. Either way, this sort of truth, this living in your truth, is so prevalent right now. That's what's going to elevate you to this. See, that's that juggling. It's what's going to help you figure out that right path. You got it twice. And eventually, here we have the Three of Pentacles, and you find that other pentacle, you get the ultimate happiness. Look at that. When we see the sun, we don't need to clarify anything anymore. The sun it trumps everything that could end up on the table. Why? Because all of this, all the soul growth and everything that you're learning and doing and juggling and balancing, and as soon as you live in your truth, you end up with this, with the sun, with getting everything that you want. That Three of Pentacles is somebody who wants to work in collaboration with you and to work together, a partnership towards something. And that's ultimately, I think, what you're looking for, what you're trying to balance in your life. But the only way to do it, again, is, you've seen this enough times here. It's that sort of truth has popped up everywhere. You have to live in your truth in order to obtain this. And can you? Of course. You absolutely have the strength to. You have the inner thing, when you see the Empress is somebody everybody wants to be. That's the fire and passion and energy, and you have it. And I feel like major shifts for you before July, which is so soon. We're May, June, July. We're right here in the next 2-3 months. Major shifts for you. But it's good because you are finally learning to, use that Scorpio energy, that of who you are, the rebirth, the death and the rebirth. You're not afraid of change as much as you are, because you're fixed, and you know, at the core, change terrifies you. It's also what drives you, and it gives you that excitement and that passion of knowing that you can rebuild something even better than what you thought and what you had before, because now you have the better know-how, the better tools that you need. But you're good. You're good. May is going to bring changes that are going to develop and grow, and into changes for the next month and into June. And like I said, by July, so many shifts, so many different things when you live in who you are that are so powerful. It's going to rise you to new heights, new places for that phoenix to soar when it's reborn, and it's going to be. Have a good May, and I'll see you soon.